Welcome to BaseballGuys.com. I'm your host on Around the Horn, Ray Flowers. Jose Reyes, top 10 draft pick the last couple years in the fantasy game, really disappeared last season because of injury, and coming into this year, he was a big question mark. Started out slowly, but lately, in the month of June, he's been very good. 20 runs scored in 19 games on the month. He's stolen some bases. He's hitting well in the 300s, looking like the Jose Reyes of old. Now, he had a bit of a setback on Wednesday. During batting practice, he had a little bit of a tweak in his lower back. The Mets decided to play it safe. They removed him from the starting lineup. Reyes went to the coaching staff and tried to talk his way into the lineup, but the team said, look, we're just going to leave you out for tonight, give you a day, hopefully he'll feel better and get back in the lineup tomorrow. We'll have to keep a close eye on Reyes because obviously he's had a lot of concerns with his health of late, but it looks like he might have dodged a bit of a bullet here with that lower back injury. Nate McLouth, not so lucky with his injury. He suffered a concussion. He's been out of the lineup ever since, and he's still having concussion-related symptoms, and in fact, he's not been able to do any baseball-related activities at all. Given that fact, given the fact we're about 2 weeks away from the All-Star break, doesn't look like we're going to see him before the All-Star break. It's getting debatable whether we're actually going to see him in the month of July as well. Now, the Braves, they've got Melky Cabrera, who's done a very good job playing for McLouth. They've also got Jason Hayward on the disabled list with that thumb injury, meaning Eric Kinski and Matt Diaz are going to have to do a lot of work in the outfield. So the Braves are really going to have to mix and match until they get 2/3 of that starting outfield back off the injured list. Erik Bedard is a player apparently on the edge of coming off the injury list himself. Now, he's going to make a start on Thursday in the minors. If that goes well and he doesn't suffer any physical setbacks, the belief is he'll be activated for his next start with the Mariners. Now, we all know the deal with Bedard. When he's healthy, he's very, very good. It's just a matter of getting him on the hill and keeping him there. Looks like he's going to get a chance to make a start before the All-Star break. If you've been holding on to him all this time, your patience might finally be rewarded. San Francisco Giants have got a catcher of the future, Buster Posey, playing first base, while their lame duck catcher of the present, Bengie Molina, wears the tools of ignorance behind the dish. Latest rumor, reported in a couple of places, including John Rossi of Fox Sports, is that the Giants and the Rangers are in serious discussions that could result in Bengie Molina being moved to the team in the AL West. Now, Molina, he's a 250 type of hitter, but he's got enough pop to hit 15 to 20 homers. He's really struggled on the offensive side of things with the Giants. Going to the Rangers ballpark would be a huge benefit. Going to the Rangers lineup would be a huge benefit. That's a really good, deep offense. Molina can still be effective at the dish. He's obviously got his limitations, but he can still be an effective hitter now. What do the Giants want in return? The Giants don't want to take any big contracts. They don't want any older players. Two names that have been floated: Jared Saltalamacchia, a catcher who's had a bit of the yips with his throwing problems in the minors, but always has owned a strong bat, and Chris Davis, who has an even stronger bat and may or may not have worn his welcome out in Texas, especially with Justin Smoke with the big league club. Another source said those two names aren't being mentioned. We'll obviously have to wait and see, but according to reports, I might have something for you at 24 hours from now, because it looks like the Giants and the Rangers might be close to making a deal. Clayton Richard had 10 strikeouts today. It was a career high. In that outing against the Rockies, the big lefty lowered his ERA to 2.74. He's got his whip down in the 1.2s. The 10 strikeouts is a bit surprising. He's in the low 7s for a strikeout per 9 inning mark, but he's pitched very, very well this season. He's obviously a mixed league option at this point. And if you took a chance on him late, looks like you're going to get a big payoff on Clayton Richard. Mike Gonzalez was a pitcher that was probably taken in the middle, and the payoff for him so far has been flat out nothing. He hurt his shoulder. He's still coming back. The team's somewhat pleased with his work so far, but they're going to take it slow with him. He might be back with the club July 8th, something like that. It might be safer to look for him just after the All-Star break. When he returns, Juan Samuel, the manager, said, look, we're going to give him a shot at the 9th inning, but we're going to work him into that role. We're not going to put him in it right away. So Alfredo Simon, at least for now, should continue to get the save chances for the Orioles. B.J. Upton had the dust up in the dugout. Ever since then, he's been out of the lineup. Now, the Reyes are saying, hey, man, he's got an issue with his thigh. That's why he's not playing. There's some kind of quad injury here. He's available to pinch hit. Odd timing. Hopefully, he'll get his head on straight. Hopefully, he's apologized to the team. And hopefully, he'll return to being an effective fantasy weapon, because he's been struggling with his teammates, with the media, and with his performance on the field of late. And then finally, Jair Jurrjens returned from the Braves tonight. Chris Medlin will stay in the rotation. Kenshin Kawakami will move to the bullpen. Jurrjens pitched well tonight, 5 innings. He only gave up 1 earned run, so you're going to think, oh, that's a great outing. Well, actually, it wasn't so great. He gave up, 8 base runners. He did have 6 strikeouts, which is a bit surprising. Jurrjens overall, he's got about a major league average ground ball rate. He's got about a major league average strikeout rate, major league average walk rate, major league average home run rate. I can go on and on here. Basically, that 2.60 ERA he had last year was a little bit of a fluke. Don't look for him to post a ratio anywhere close to that this season. He's a solid major league pitcher, really good 2 or 3 in the real game. In the fantasy game, he's probably more of a 3 or 4 because he just doesn't strike out enough batters. I'm Ray Flowers. It's Around the Horn here at baseballguys.com. Don't forget to visit me at twitter.com/baseballguys. And also, listen for our new show on Sirius and XM Radio. We're at Sirius 211 and XM 147. That's every day, Monday through Thursday, 2 to 5 p.m. Kyle Frank and I will host that show. There'll be more on that on baseballguys.com tomorrow with the press releases and all. We'll also have a Sunday night show, which is 8 to 12 Eastern Time p.m. That'll appear every Sunday. So lots of the world of fantasy sports will be covered by Kyle and myself with our show on XM and Sirius Satellite Radio. Talk to y'all again soon.